Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by Liberty Times, Ukrainian First Deputy Prime Minister Yulia Svardenko announced on Thursday that European Union member states have unanimously agreed to officially launch the first phase of accession negotiations with Ukraine and Moldova. Svardenko expressed her excitement on the social media platform X, stating that this is excellent news and brings Ukraine steadily closer to its goal of EU membership. Cyprus, which currently holds the rotating presidency of the EU, also confirmed on X that it has begun preparing for the formal negotiations. The initial phase of discussions will focus on key chapters concerning the rule of law and democratic standards. Cypriot officials emphasized that this step marks a crucial milestone on the two nations' paths toward European integration. They added that the decision sends a powerful message of unity and resolve from the European Union to the rest of the world. According to a report by the Boston Consulting Group, BCG, featured by NBC News, Hong Kong has overtaken Switzerland as the world's top booking center for cross-border wealth, marking a historic shift likely to persist as Asian financial hubs expand. In 2025, driven by an influx of wealth from mainland China and a major boom in initial public offerings, IPOs, Hong Kong's offshore wealth reached 2.95 trillion. This narrowly surpassed Switzerland's total of 2.94 trillion size. BCG projects that both Hong Kong and Singapore will continue to grow at around 9% annually through 2030, outpacing Switzerland's expected 6% growth rate over the same period. While Asian hubs rely heavily on China's economic trajectory, Switzerland maintains an advantage in geographical diversification, drawing clients from all over the world. Amid recent geopolitical conflicts, such as the ongoing war in the Middle East, Switzerland remains a core safe haven, attracting significant capital flight. However, experts note that wealth management is increasingly split into two major regional spheres: Singapore and Hong Kong serving Asia and Switzerland, the United States, and the United Kingdom serving the West. According to NBC News, Chinese tech giant Huawei has announced a major breakthrough in semiconductor design that could allow it to bypass stringent U.S. technology restrictions. Confronted by sanctions since 2019 that limit its access to advanced lithography machines and software, Huawei plans to produce cutting-edge chips within 5 years. At a tech conference in Shanghai, Huawei introduced a new concept called logic folding. Rather than achieving performance gains by shrinking transistors in 2D, Huawei will fold and stack traditional 2D circuits into 3D vertical structures. Additionally, it debuted the Tau scaling law to optimize data travel times in stacked configurations. Through this methodology, Huawei aims to achieve a transistor density equivalent to 1.4 nanometer processes by 2031, rivaling industry leaders like TSMC. While experts note that Huawei faces significant challenges in thermal management, power, and cost, this innovation represents a massive step toward China's self-reliance. Highlighting Huawei's growing independence, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang recently noted that his company has largely conceded the Chinese AI chip market to Huawei, though long-term demand remains high. Antara reported that Bank Indonesia, IE, has ramped up its market interventions to defend the rupiah after the currency breached a historic threshold, tumbling to around Rp$1,000 per US dollar. According to BI Senior Deputy Governor Destri Damayanti, the aggressive measures are a response to escalating Middle East tensions, high global energy prices, and a seasonal surge in domestic corporate demand for foreign currency. To stabilize the rupiah, BI is actively intervening across multiple fronts including spot transactions, domestic and offshore non-deliverable forwards, and purchasing government securities in the secondary market. The central bank is also restructuring interest rates on its monetary instruments to attract foreign portfolio capital. Despite a year-to-date depreciation of 7.44%, Damayanti reassured that Indonesia's financial defenses remain robust, backed by Jomi $146.2 billion in foreign exchange reserves. Furthermore, BI is actively promoting its local currency transaction (LCT) framework with major trading partners, including China and Japan, to reduce reliance on the US dollar. According to a report by Thai Sounds, Philippine Defense Secretary Gilbert Teodoro recently responded with humor to reports that he has been sanctioned by China. The sanctions reportedly stemmed from a mid-May raid led by the Philippine military on a steel factory in Misamis Oriental for environmental violations, which resulted in the arrest of 69 Chinese nationals. In response to being barred from entering China, Teodoro joked during a military camp visit that he has no assets in China and no immediate plans to travel there. He added that, while he would love to visit the country for its delicious food and friendly citizens, its bullying government system oversights those positive aspects. Teodoro further joked that his ancestors migrated from China to the Philippines 6 or 7 generations ago, saying, "Fortunately, they came and never left, otherwise I wouldn't be here today." He emphasized that the law enforcement action was not targeting Chinese citizens, but rather illegal environmental practices, adding that the violations in the steel factory case were undeniably clear. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.